Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I've already tried to do a story. It was a Celtic cross, it was 7 minutes long, and it was like, guess what I've been up to? Seriously. That's what the story was, and I'm not sure what was going down, whether or not someone was arrested or if they were caught somewhere. It sounded a bit like they might have been high and stranded. And it was like, but it was kind of like, guess what? And it's like, seriously. So I've put that away now, and we're going to go again. Okay. Looks like you've only got half of me today. I just thought I'll give my face a little bit of a break. I don't know what that means. Why aren't we giving my face a break? Leave my face alone. Okay. We're doing the reading like this today, guys, but I do not feel I'm going to do a Celtic cross because that was just too funny, that reading. It was like, you want me to seriously work this out? It was something that was going to make you giggle. It was a story of an adventure. It was a masculine telling a feminine story. Okay, but I want to have a look and see if we can get another story up here. Someone's feeling that they should maybe make their business mobile. Or they've become mobile. Sounds like an engine, doesn't it? Turning over an engine. Well, not really, it's a lawnmower. But, okay, so a mobile business or being mobile on the road. It's definitely about working on your craft away from home here. Distractions galore today. We've got a feminine here. It looks like a feminine just, well, she's got a long plait, just sitting there kind of missing someone. We've got the Two of Cups here. Okay, this is an interesting story. So I feel this person here, this one's working away from home, this gentleman, masculine. Gentleman come out, so let's call him a gentleman. So there's a gentleman here. He's been working away from home, but when he's been working away from home, he's been actually kind of meeting up with his true love for passionate endeavours. What's this here? This is something that happened a while ago. It feels like it might be coming out, or someone's kind of having a think, because this person's thinking about the Three of Cups. You can see they're kind of pondering. And it's not, it feels like this is a gentleman, so this isn't something that would have been expected from this man. It's kind of like you wouldn't have dreamed of this. So, it's like, well, whilst the cat's away, the cat's going to play. Then we have the Two of Cups here. Okay, I'll show you these in a minute, guys. I'm going to have a look at this Knight of Pentacles that's come out. This hasn't happened in a long time. So this was something that happened of the past. This opportunity could be coming around again. Interesting reading. Okay, the Magician's here. I'm just not sure who this energy is here. So we have the Magician. The Magician makes things happen, like closing windows. Magician makes things happen, okay? It's the universe. It's Major Arcana. It's the person that the Fool meets on his journey, and he shows him how to use all the tricks of the trade. Wow. This masculine here, it feels like, now looking at the whole picture, he used to work away from home, and when he did, he would meet up with his, it looks like, his divine counterpart, and they would have passionate endeavours together. I don't feel this has happened for a while, but someone here is actually, I don't understand this card. It feels maybe the opportunity is going to come again, but this looks like a completely different feminine. This feminine here has something to do with this masculine, and I think she might have had a dream about this. So it's like the truth of whatever's been going on has been given as a dream to this feminine here. So this feminine may have had a vision of this man with somebody else. His true love. Here's the masculine here. He's now standing. Okay. I'm feeling stand and deliver. So depending on what situation this masculine's in, he's found himself true love. Someone's got wind of it, and I believe that could be in a dream or just putting 2 and 2 together and getting 3. There's the 4th there. So something just doesn't... Whether or not this feminine questions this masculine, and it does look like that, I'm not sure the opportunity, in the kind of state of our world, I'm not sure the opportunity has been there for this masculine to pay any kind of visits to anyone. So nothing's really happened as of late. You got the timer here, and I feel like this is the true love connection. So it's like she's been waiting a long time. The 4 of Pentacles here. Working on your money, working on building firm foundations. And I do pick up this energy of working away from home. In comes the feminine here, and that's the opportunity that they get to spend together. Okay. I'm going to read this story. I don't want to do another story. Okay. Let's have a look. 8 of Coins. The acquisition of skills is not accomplished overnight. Even the most gifted artisan must learn his craft. Through trial and error, he learns what tools work best for each task and how to express his vision through his chosen medium. So it is with any work. Perseverance and commitment to excellence lead to success. You may experience some isolation as you concentrate on honouring your craft, but it will be worth the sacrifice in time. Honouring your craft. This masculine's been a bit crafty. Okay, it's a few things I've picked up, some key words. Overnight. The acquisition of skills is not accomplished overnight. It's like overnight just doesn't seem to be a long enough stay for this true love connection. It looks like it's been a while. They've been in isolation. You may experience some isolation as you concentrate on honouring your craft, but it will be worth the sacrifice. This isolation, I believe, has caused this masculine, this divine masculine here, to really crave for his divine feminine. It's like there's no chance of any kind of meeting up, overnight stays. Well, someone's got wind of this. Now, it spoke about the vision here. Okay. I'm going to go to the Magician first. There's so many cards I could pick up. So the acquisition of skills is not accomplished overnight. And I've spoken about kind of working away from home, staying away from home. Even the most gifted artisan, so it's a beautiful collection. It's a beautiful connection here. Even the most gifted artisan must learn his craft. Through trial and error, he learns what tools work best for each task and how to express his vision through his chosen medium. Okay, there's all your tools. He may have actually expressed his emotions to this feminine. It may not have been a dream. It may have actually have been the masculine here actually express his vision through his chosen medium. So somebody to talk to. Very interesting. So it is with any work, perseverance and commitment to excellence lead to success. I feel in this isolation, this masculine's really been trying to figure out a way of getting like an overnight stay. Trying to figure out a way for an overnight stay. Not that it's enough, but that's definitely what he feels like. This masculine's kind of craving. He's told someone. I'm going to have a look at this Four of Cups. I have to find them in here. Okay. Lost in fantasy. I feel this is the masculine actually telling someone the story. Belly's rumbling. Lost in fantasy, this restless spirit cannot find contentment in the actual world that surrounds her. Opportunity after opportunity is offered, but none captures her interest for more than a moment. The daydream world in which she wanders could never compare to her earthly walk. If you have let boredom, illusion dull your life, it is a time to awaken to reality. The cup of happiness is always just out of reach for the one who seeks only perfection. Key ideas: discontent, boredom, cynicism about life's possibilities, ungratefulness. Interesting. Two of Cups. When two people experience true affinity of heart and mind, it is as if an angelic presence blesses them both. It takes courage to be vulnerable with another person, to share your secrets and your dreams. The winged lion symbolises this courage, lifted and sustained by the wings of love. The healing caducus is a symbol of the god Mercury. He who connects and communicates, bringing messages that convey truth to those who are open to hear them. In time, this love may deepen into commitment. For now, it is enough to gaze into the beloved's eyes and feel the world born anew. Whoever this is here, they're picking up some way, in some way, shape or form. Okay, guys, I can't quite figure it out. I'm not sure that they can quite figure it out. But it's to do with this masculine here. He's up. He wants to stand and deliver. He's kind of gazing, missing, longing the divine feminine here. And someone else has picked up on this energy. I'm not sure whether or not the masculine here has opened up to this feminine and discussed the depth of this love. Who knows? God knows. So let's have a look at this King of Staves. The King of Staves is decisive and confident. the impressive charisma of a true leader. He does not hesitate to take action against injustice or oppression, and he expects others to stand up for their rights, though he will always lend his courage and strength to those in need. Ceremony and ritual are important to him, and the way things are properly done to show respect for tradition. If this card does not represent a person, it shows a time of decision making and taking charge of a situation that may have been dragging on too long. The only other thing that I can really put together is that someone's actually approached the Divine Masculine. He's in his light work energy, and they're kind of telling the story that he has with his Divine Feminine. And he's not the only one that's kind of come across this connection. He's meeting others that are like him, and he might be listening to their stories, and it's reigniting his passion. Especially if you're guiding someone else to go and be with their true love and you're keeping yourself back. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's going on with this Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Discs is not a risk taker, but he makes up in determination what he may lack in boldness. Wow. So this could be a case of guiding others and not taking, your own advice. He is happiest when he has a task that benefits others. He wants others to be happy, but it seems to be that he's kind of cutting himself off from his own source of love, of happiness. He is happiest when he has a task that benefits others, not just himself. He is a good choice to lead a team effort, for he does not seek personal glory. Through steady progress, he will always achieve what he sets out to do. Do not expect great sensitivity from this knight, but you may always expect honour. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a time of steady work towards a goal and the need for patience, not haste. Interesting. But you can always expect honour. So he does honour the connection that he has with his Divine Feminine. He's just, it feels like he's not brave enough, okay, or bold enough to go after that himself. But he's advising others to pursue such a connection. Well, destiny's here. So we have, I feel this is actually the masculine's feminine here. She's waiting. He's guiding others. And she's just left kind of waiting for that love connection herself whilst he's busy working. And guiding others towards this connection. Because he's experienced it, he wants others to be able to experience that type of love for themselves. But it feels very much as if he's going to sacrifice his own happiness, but he will still encourage others to go after theirs. Okay, so with no beginning and no end, the wheel symbolises the eternal cycles of change. The stages of life, the seasons of the year, the phases of the moon, everything in our human experience is in a constant state of change. The windmill in the distance is a reminder that all of these changes are grist for the mill. What may seem like a loss now can turn to an unexpected advantage in time. Sorrowful events bring with them the gifts of wisdom and depth of character. But change must be acknowledged in the happy times as well. No joy lasts forever. The sands of the hourglass mark the precious moments as they pass. The message of the wheel is to find your place in the circle of life, as well as in the timeless experience of eternity. Key ideas: time, eternity, the temporal world, the inevitability of change, fortune and luck. Okay. Four of Pentacles. A haughty ruler sits in majesty before the city he has built to feed his pride. He takes pleasure only from the trappings of wealth. Money is his foundation and his primary motivation. Everything he undertakes is done with one eye on the ultimate profit, but he has sacrificed some of his humanity in the pursuit of gold. Materialism has closed off a place in his heart that should care about the suffering of others. Without that, nothing will ever truly satisfy him. Key ideas: attachment to material possessions, greed, a fear of loss, and miserliness. All divine masculine. Okay, let's have a look. Nine of Cups with the feminine sitting here. Your life is filled to the brim with satisfaction now, and the future will surely hold more. The song, I can't get no, can't get no satisfaction. It's like, I can't get no satisfaction. Okay, but it's kind of like the divine masculine saying to others, but you go out there and try. Oh, okay. Your life is filled to the brim with satisfaction now, and the future will surely hold more. Let yourself wish for whatever you desire. Matters of the heart, in particular, are lush and ripe with sweetness now. Have confidence in your beauty and magnetism, which will draw all happiness and success to you. There is no need for great effort. The universe is working in your favour already. All that is required of you is grateful contentment. Key ideas: complete satisfaction, self-confidence, humour, a happy present and a bright future. So what I'm really feeling here is, I cannot remember the... Right, you've got the tools of the Magician here. We haven't read the Magician. We've got the tools of the Magician. You've got the tricks of the trade, divine masculine, because you yourself have been through this, even though it does feel like you're deciding you're not going to pursue that anymore. You don't want to behave, excuse me, you don't want to behave like that anymore. And you've made your decision. But when it comes to others and encouraging them to kind of go after their true love and to be able to guide them, you're spot on. Okay. Now, you are honouring your connection, and your divine feminine here, she's just really just been told again just to leave it with the universe. Okay, you can sit back because the universe is dealing with you. You're in the hands of the divine. Let's see what the Magician's going to show you, because as the Fool, you start off on your journey of the tarot. You don't really know what you're doing, and you come across the Magician, and the Magician will tell you how to use these tools. You might need a reminder. Let's have a look. The Magician calls upon the energy of the universe to bring her desires into manifestation. It's like, I do want to say, be careful who you're playing with, really, because the divine feminine's got the Magician energy and she's just handed you over to the universe. Okay, the Magician calls upon the energy of the universe to bring her desires into manifestation. Whatever she imagines shall come to pass when she brings the full force of her will and vision. The wand she holds in her right hand is a conduit for the universal energy and provides a focal point for her intentions. Her left hand points to the earth, grounding the energy in reality, as if she herself were a lightning rod. On the table before her lie the symbols of the minor arcana: sword, stave, cup, and disc, the elemental tools of air, fire, water, and earth. The Magician has everything she needs to fulfill any opportunity that presents itself. The true magic she embodies is the belief in her own powers. This is her art, in the highest sense of the word. As above, so below. Divine and earthly creativity in perfect union. Whatever she chooses to be, shall be. Key ideas: willpower, creative manifestation, divine gifts, choices, and opportunities. Okay. Divine Masculine, I would not, hand on heart, want to swap positions with you guys at the moment. No way, Jose. Okay, well, should we have a look and see what the universe has planned? Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. What should we have some fun with? Psychic Tarot. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. I just saw the Truth card. Okay, so what does the universe have in store for you? The Truth. So you best ask for God's help then, because I just saw the Tower card. Some kind of disruption that's going on. Okay. Movement, choices and decisions in the crown chakra. Let's read this card. Two of Pentacles. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business decisions or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move towards your goals in the physical material world. So you're telling others to go after their goals, but you are not actually pursuing yours, Divine Masculine. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts or coincidences. They're all part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. So I feel you're coming across other divine counterparts, Divine Masculine. Could be in the feminine side. This isn't your Divine Feminine, this is someone else's Divine Feminine, but you're going to know how to guide her. Or him. Crown, you're aware of the connection, you've seen the coincidence. It's a bit of a coincidence, not really, all meant to coincide. And we're looking at the crown chakra. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the centre of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown centre is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, I find that meditation, breathwork, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture and colour therapy work best. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access, and tap into the deeper sources of wisdom. We're going to get one more, and then we're going to get a colour therapy card. Look at this. Harmony. It's the Lover's card. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time, or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related, but they're related to a love affair. They might not be your love affair, but whatever you're coming across, Divine Masculine, is related to love affairs. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. So all these partnerships do not have to be one-to-one, and I feel as if you're actually choosing not to be, to get kind of up close and personal on a one-to-one level with your own Divine Feminine. But it feels like you're guiding others. I don't know how many times we have to say that. We're just clarifying what the cards want to say. Okay. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. Rather than guiding others, how about you make some choices in your own? It's like, stop guiding others on relationship counselling when you really need to take that on yourself. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Okay, so ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered or am still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can be? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you still need to learn. This could be actually somebody that, chooses to go and be with their divine counterpart, and it kind of, it works out. It's not as bad as what, maybe one thought it would be. So, okay, we'll delve a bit deeper, but let's look at the colour therapy cards. Then we'll move on to the Oracle. I just saw a watermelon. It took me to watermelon sugar high. Okay. Watermelon sugar. Maybe you need to listen to the words to that song, Chocolate. Sweet like chocolate. Is that what true love is? Sweet. Watermelon sugar. That sounds sweet. Nourish your body and soul, chocolate. I'm not sure it has a meaning for this this card in here. No, we go from ruby to bronze. Rejuvenate your body and strengthen your body. We don't have a 13. So, can you use your imagination? What are you going to do with all this chocolate? Strawberries is coming to mind. Sorry, watermelon. Going to get you another colour therapy card. Yummy, yum, yum. Someone fancy licking some chocolate. Off of like kind of off the body. That's what's coming through. White, lighten up. We had this one the other day. Okay, let's read it again. This feather means that you're receiving messages. Direction from the angels. Lighten up. I'm just going to read the first part. White heals your body as a whole, clearing toxicity and assisting with purification. White also enhances clarity and understanding. Also represents nice white bed linen in hotel rooms. But, okay, let's not go there. Or maybe that's where you want to go. No, let's go there. Okay. White heals your body as a whole, clearing toxicity and assisting with purification. White also enhances clarity and understanding and can be very helpful in healing skin problems. Bringing peace and comfort at the highest level, white represents integrity, light, holiness, truth, and surrender. Lighten up with white. Okay. Angels and ancestors. Oh, Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. There's no other feeling, really. That's more comforting than being wrapped in the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine's embrace. Mother Earth, we're a bit distracted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, you are her child and she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother and Crone, behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural centre, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root to you and to help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. It's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or being a mother yourself, know that the energies of Mother Healing are with you to help clear ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. That's for you, Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine, I feel like she's had a chat with the universe, okay? And you are to feel loved also, Divine Masculine. You're not to just go out there and encourage others all the time. It's your turn to receive some love. And the Divine's going to deliver. And the Divine Feminine's damn sure about that. Because she sent out the request for you to actually experience some, I want to say, some resonance with life. Okay. You're going to feel like you're resonating. Like you belong. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. Golden Palace. 23. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go. And knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Well, you're sharing some knowledge. some experience here with someone. I'm going to leave you on a roomy message. Oh, okay, no, first we're going to a heal yourself. And then a roomie. I've got the Boo Radleys going through my head. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. See the sun shining from your eyes. And then I was taken to the Boo Radley that I know in To Kill a Mockingbird. So I'm not sure the Boo Radley I know. Well, through the novel, I studied it for English literature. Back in the day. Okay. Wake up, Boo. There's so many things for us to do. Okay. 22. 11. Have faith. Divine Feminine. I want to say this is for you. Have faith. Faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Clapping eyes on a naked body with like chocolate. Okay, let's bring it back. Have faith. Have faith, guys. Oh, faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. To generate more faith, focus on the why. Your dreams, desires, feelings, attitudes and thinking. And not on the how, action plan, strategies and skills. Your whole life you have been taught to think about the how, which leads to doubt and fear. The wisdom of this card is asking you to only focus on the why. And what is the why? Because you deserve to be happy yourself, Divine Masculine. You deserve to experience this love to its full extent. That's why. How will that happen? Divine Feminine handed it over to the Divine. The magic that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why is that after some time of practice, you will notice that the how will present itself to you. It is through your focused, positive thinking that you will create people, circumstances and events that will take you closer to your dreams. What you have mostly done is to focus on the how, which has made you doubt yourself and your power, Divine Feminine, and this connection. Okay, no more. This means that you are vibrating negative thoughts into the universe, keeping your dreams away. Remember, you were created to be a co-creator here on Earth, designed for achievement. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out the best possible way, no matter what things look like. Okay, the action step. Take a sheet of paper and in 7 minutes write down, not on a computer, all the things you would do or be or have if money and time were not obstacles. Do this exercise every day for 1 week. Then at the end of each entry, write a number between 1 and 10. 10 being you definitely could make this happen within 6 months, and 1 being there is no chance you could achieve this goal in 6 months. Pick entries that are marked 7 or above and find one to focus your energy on. See the how present itself. It says soon the how will present itself and you will take a huge step closer to your most treasured dreams. This will build massive confidence and increase faith in the magic of the universe. Okay, then let's end on a real note. Oh, okay, it's fine for a minute. Wake up, Boo. There's so many things for us to do. Wake up, wake up. Oh, my cup says that. Wake up, wake up. Rumi, let's finish this message off. Let's just let Mr. Postman come. Okay. There it is. Oh, now it's in reverse. We don't take these in reverse, okay, the Rumi messages, but just take note of it because it's Sacred Soul Sister. And I feel as if the Divine Masculine very much is actually kind of in his Divine Feminine's energy and giving advice maybe to other feminines. Now, he has his own Sacred Soul Sister in the form of the Divine Feminine, but it does feel like he's actually the one giving the advice. Unless, like I said, that someone's been sent in to resonate with the Divine Masculine, to wake him up to his own story. Let's have a look. There's a Sacred Soul Sister here anyway. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed like fall. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. Rumi. See if I can just lay that down. No, you can't really see it that great, can you? Magician, I'm sure, would help prop it up. There we go. Perfecto. Okay. I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and I sing and shout my crazed truth-telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally who travels with you from birth to death and beyond, again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for at the moment. The Divine Feminine is demanding at the moment, Divine Masculine, for your happiness. And it did really pick up about this, didn't it? About the visions coming in through the dreams. Okay. Her truths may seem overly dramatic, so you may discount them as workings of an overactive imagination. Or perhaps her truth tales are so subtle you dismiss them as meaningless, fleeting fancy. The wise ones know, however, that the truths of the Sacred Soul Sister are powerful, relevant, and worthy of time and attention. They know her oftentimes strange and startling offerings hold the keys to unlock entire worlds, to open up new realities, and to transform the nature of our existence from the deepest and most esoteric spiritual levels to the most palpable, practical, daily realities of our living bodies in the physical world. Your sacred soul sister is your partner in consciousness. Make no mistake, she is you. She is just a part of you so great you cannot always see her from your conscious mind. It is sort of like the eye of the dog trying to see its whole self, which is a bit tricky, for as it moves to see its rear, so the rear is moved along too. So rather than through direct perception, the sacred soul sister is met through reflection. She can be received in those moments of rest where great ideas are born. She is a genius, you see, vastly creative and inspired. Her words are those we access in sleep and meditation, or absorbing engagement in activity where the mind can relax and drop into realities far more vast than those of daily life and be replenished. To tap into her wisdom, to distill a teaching from the fragmented memory of a dream or a subtle feeling experienced in meditation, requires that you walk with her gait and not the fast-paced, forward-moving canter of your conscious and intellectual mind. Her gait is meandering and apparently unstudied, yet she is in deep concentration to feel for truth of movement, to allow for what is emerging to express itself through her, and she is listening rather than demanding to know, to force, to speak, and to direct. To receive her genius and benefit most fully from it requires a willingness to surrender logic and open up to inspiration, to become empty, to let the mind soften and become receptive, open and permeable. She delivers questions that lead to answers, but not according to demands issued by an insecure and fearful mind. She offers what is genuinely needed and answers the deepest questions of the heart. She is trustworthy, this sister. She cannot betray truth, therefore she can be relied upon as a faithful way shower for the heart. So, to commune with her, wise as that impulse is, requires that you learn the ways of her world and the strange symbolic language she speaks. She will never tell you what you already know. Why be so inefficient? Why be so inefficient? No, she prefers to educate, elucidate, intrigue, and beguile as you are drawn into far more beautiful, powerful, and helpful truths. So, in her world and in her language, you must suspend your need to immediately understand. Let yourself absorb the imagery, the feelings, and the possibilities, to dwell, ponder, and be permeated by the wisdom. The appearance of a horse may signify your own spiritual being, and the appearance of you may signify a false self of identity, and not the real you at all. You may see desert landscapes and moonlit nights in your dreams. When so much inner growth is happening, you will soon bloom like the springtime. You may dream of charging up hills with great energy, when in your physical body you can barely muster enough strength to get out of bed in the morning. What does this all mean? This apparent contrary, world upside down, nothing is as it seems, symbolism. The meaning is the communication, and the communication is received in repose, in reflection, in quietness and rest. And you must trust her and trust yourself. When something needs to be known, so it shall be. This is necessary, so much less than what we expect. Your lack of knowing is not ignorance, Your unknowingness is your bowing to life with trust. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right and she has your back, no matter what appearances may seem to be to your more limited dog's eye consciousness in the light of day. She is guiding you with her wider knowledge through circumstances and situations that are ultimately going to free you into a greater love than you have ever known. No matter whether you feel like a rat in a maze or a bewildered drunk stumbling through labyrinth back alleyways, trying to find your way home again. No matter how out of control life may seem, she is letting you know all is proceeding just as it should, and that her will shall manifest. Her will is your wholeness and your completion. Her will must manifest and shall, because her will is nature. It is growth, it is God, she is God. In you, now. Remember that you'll realise, and if you don't mind the ending being told before the last chapter, that everything's going to be okay. This oracle comes with particular guidance also. You know something deep in your bones without knowing how or why, or without particular reason. You just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy that you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully, despite appearances to the contrary, at a particular moment. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. This oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul, sister talking through you. Trust it and act, or not, accordingly. I don't feel you're up for the sacred honour and ritual today. It was like stumbling around like a bewildered drunk, okay, down the alleyways. And the story that I pulled first, it kind of suggested that is that you found yourself kind of high and stranded or drunk and stranded. And you've been on a bit of an adventure, haven't you? We're getting a romance angel, apparently. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This card urges you to take the initiative in your love life. That may mean contacting someone to whom you're attracted and asking that person out on a date. It could also mean sending flowers, texts or gifts to your beloved. As you express romance, these feelings pour through you. You actually become the biggest beneficiary of your romantic displays as you enjoy how they make you feel to an even greater degree. The more you give love, the more you experience it. Of course, do make sure that you're also open to receiving the love that comes to you from God, the angels and other people. That was quite a beautiful reading, wasn't it? Okay, have yourself a fantastic Monday and I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.